We're here in Prague in our very swanky hostel room. It's actually pretty cool. If you look around, we've got bunk beds, we've got blinds that open by a sensor, and that's actually how the room's temperature is regulated. We've got Nate hanging out. We have a really swanky sink, and also extremely swanky and very echoey bathroom. Look at this. There's like a bazillion shower heads. I'm quite impressed. Yes, quite impressed. Very swanky sink, awesome low flow toilets. It's all green powered, which is pretty cool. And our very comfy beds, which we are about to partake because we are so unearthly exhausted. So we figured out that we've been up for over...
Well, it's more just that in the last 2 days we haven't gotten enough sleep either of those nights. But we promised you all a recap of our adventures once we had battery power, and so I just wanted to let everybody know about how awesome Kenna was today. So you all saw about how we got ourselves horridly lost, to the various parks. Well, Kenna actually went and fiddled with the map some and went and looked at all of the signs around and figured out what park we were at, and it actually was on the map. We were just really confused, and I, for some reason, couldn't tell north from south. So, once we had figured out where we were, we actually managed to navigate and go everywhere today. So you guys saw the astrological clock and how awesome that was.
We went up to the top and we looked all the way around Prague. We have some amazing videos.
Yeah.
And Ian and Adrianne, you guys are going to love it.
Yeah, it's gorgeous here, and especially when you get up to the top of the tower, you can see everything in the city. And then, yeah, we've just been trying to take it pretty easy today, walking around town a lot. We did get a lot of walking in today.
We had amazing lattes.
We did have amazing lattes. We found a wonderful cafe for amazing lattes with a Canadian barista, actually.
It was called the Angel's Coffee. So, Ian and Adrianne, you should, well, if you run into Angel's Coffee, it was like the best.
Yeah.
The best.
But unfortunately, Teen Church was closed today because it was Sunday. We probably should have been paying attention.
Durr.
So tomorrow our adventure got even more adventurous as we're going to try to insert everything that we weren't able to do today because it was Sunday.
Right.
And because we were wiped out.
So we also decided to wait for the Charles Bridge and go to bed a little bit earlier than we would tonight, and then do Charles Bridge tomorrow night because we're so tired.
Yeah, and we're hoping to get up early tomorrow so that we can beat all of the crowds to the castle in the morning. So
exactly. So it's almost 8 o'clock, and we're gonna head to bed shortly thereafter, and try and get up pretty early, and hopefully be completely reset because this is ridiculous. Yeah, we're a little hysterical, and we find ourselves giggling at odd times.
Yeah, I love it.
It's quite funny. So, Ian and Adrianne, we have some tips for you for when you get to Prague. The first is, tip number 1, street signs are actually attached to walls of buildings.
Yeah, not so much on signposts at all.
Right. They're red with white lettering. Just because a street is continuous doesn't mean that it has the same name all the way down.
No, that would be too easy.
Of course.
Actually.
So, what you have to do is look at where you are and then trace the road all the way down and find the names of what they are.
Yeah.
Tip number 2. If you're staring at a map and looking around, someone will walk up to you and say, oh, go, north, south, east, and west, and tell you everything you want to know about it, and then ask for money. Yeah. So if somebody walks up to you, tries to give you directions, say no thank you.
Especially if you had just figured it out for yourself, and also therefore he was just asking for money to be condescending to you. That was really kind of fun.
It was interesting.
Yeah.
We have other tips, but we're tired. So our brains are not totally with it. The burgers in Mosaic House are really delicious.
But take forever.
But, well, tonight they took forever, so be careful of the time frame. And then, so the park that we were sitting in earlier today that we showed everybody, is called Charles Square.
Yes.
Charles Square. And Mosaic House hands out these really great maps. And the thing is that all of the names of the landmarks are in English, but all of the names of the landmarks on the signs are in Czech.
Yes.
Or some language that I don't speak, so it doesn't matter what language it is. So what that means is you have to get kind of creative about how to find it. But when we walked to Charles Square, it was really great because we kind of got oriented after that, and we could figure out exactly which way was which and like which way to head. And Charles Square is like right on the main route up to the Old Town. So if you head towards Charles Square and then go up to, it'll like put you on the route to Old Town, which is exciting. So
Yes,
I highly suggest going there first because
it was awesome.
it was really pretty too.
Yeah.
Actually, there are very few crosswalk signs. This is also good to know. So you just have to go. But most people are good at stopping for pedestrians in the crosswalk. I think I'm rambling now, and that's why Nate is laughing at me.
A little bit.
So, that's our day 1 wrap-up in Prague.
Yes.
We really had an amazing and exhausting day. I'm still, I'm sort of adjusted. Are you adjusted?
Yes, I'm adjusted.
He's been adjusted. I don't...
But you're still rambling, darling.
Sorry. Okay, I guess we're...
Good night, everybody.
Done. Good night.